Feel that choke in your chest right now? That fire raging inside, burning with frustration because no matter what you do, no matter how hard you grind, the world seems to just slam doors in your face. You're a founder, an investor, a leader, someone who's supposed to break rules and shake foundations, but somehow you find yourself trapped in ceilings made of glass so thick, so opaque, you can barely see your own damn potential. It's maddening. The endless noise of mediocre voices drowning out the roar of real talent, real vision, systems built to standardize, to color inside the lines, to keep you small and comfortable while your soul screams for more. You feel invisible in a crowd that worships conformity. You know the weight of this alone, and it's heavy, crushing. But what if every ounce of that pain, that gnawing isolation, could be flipped? What if the exact thing that's suffocating you, this disconnected, fragmented world, was the key to setting you on fire, igniting the kind of power that changes everything? It's not just thinking bigger. It's not just working harder. It's understanding something brutal but simple. Your potential doesn't live inside you alone. It lives in the network. It lives in the human connections you forge, the rare, fierce, unbreakable bonds with those who don't just get you, but who challenge, push, and elevate you every damn day. Feel this like a punch to the gut. You're not lacking skills, ideas, or hunger, number. You are starving for the right people. Those few who see the world as you do and are obsessed with reshaping it. The problem isn't your potential, it's your network, your circle, your orbit. Most people settle for convenience, for small talk, for partnerships that are hollow. But you need something else. You need a network that demands excellence, that forces you to show up every day as your absolute best, that refuses mediocrity outright. Not a social network flooded with distractions. A deliberate, relentless tribe forged in the fires of shared ambition, mutual challenge, and ruthless honesty. Here's the brutal truth. No one's going to hand you this network. No investor, no mentor, no single handshake will fix your isolation. You have to grab it. You have to hunt it. You have to build it. A network so deadly sharp, so finely tuned, it only connects those who live to raise the bar for everything humans can do. This means cutting out the noise, purging every weak connection that drains you, pinpointing the few who complement your strengths, challenge your weaknesses, and share your vision of tearing the world's lies apart and building something raw, real, and unstoppable. Start today. Look around and identify every weak link in your network, every relationship that keeps you small. Cut it loose like dead weight. Stop tolerating distractions disguised as connections. Replace them with relentless curiosity. Seek out the founders who are obsessed with transcending limits, the investors who want to fund revolutions, not just increments, the leaders who burn with the refusal to accept legacy systems designed to cage them. Hunt them down. Find them in places where others don't see value. Message them not with a pitch, but with a challenge. Say, I'm not here to network, I'm here to build a force. Then show them you mean it, through your actions, your vision, your brutal honesty. But networking is only the beginning. The real transformation happens when you become indispensable inside the network. You don't just show up, you lead, you break ground. You push the collective forward because you've refused the illusion that individuality and unity are opposites. You are both the spark and the fuel. You challenge the group, and the group challenges you back. You cultivate synergy not by seeking agreement, but by demanding truth. This is messy, uncomfortable, but this is meritocracy in its purest form. Here, trust, capital, and power flow not based on status or charisma or identity, but on raw, repeated achievement. If you want to thrive here, you have no choice but to consistently prove you deserve your place. Start building trust by giving before you take. Share ideas that burn with originality even if they scare people. Sharpen every skill tirelessly. When you hit a wall, don't retreat. Use the network to smash it down. Push each other to transcend not just physical limitations or market conditions, but mental chains, inherited biases, old loyalties, tribal thinking. This network isn't national, it's post-national, it's post-tribal. You belong here because of your direction and your drive, not because of your background or your passport. It's a new kind of community. Cosmopolitan but ruthless in standards, global in reach but brutal in honesty. Here's the next step you must take immediately. Build deliberate systems for connection. Set up masterclasses within your network, led by those who have destroyed their own limits and built empires in the rubble. Create forums where failure isn't punished, but dissected with cold precision to rebuild smarter, stronger ventures that will shake markets. Demand transparency about what works and what doesn't. No posturing, no ego. This is how the network becomes a machine of continuous self-overcoming. Nobody is safe, but everyone is indispensable. This is the beating heart of dynamic meritocracy. Capitalize on the strange paradox: freedom is not comfort. Freedom is responsibility. No one will save you. No system will fix you. You transcend by choosing your own values, your own standards, your own direction, and you do it inside this network that refuses to let you fall into complacency. Capital is your weapon, markets are your battlefield, but the real victory is the constant rebuilding of yourself and the system you shape alongside the few worthy. This is not a club for the faint-hearted. It's a forge for the relentless. And no, this isn't easy. The world will try to pull you back in with promises of comfort, of belonging, of safety. Resist. Every time the system whispers, "You don't belong here," roar back with your results. When mediocrity claps for itself, push harder. When isolation threatens, reach deeper. Use the network as your sword and shield. This is the secret no one tells you. Exceptional human potential never blooms in isolation. It explodes when it's amplified by networks forged in fire, networks that reward grit, vision, and relentless self-improvement. When those few dare to connect, real connection, brutal connection, they become unstoppable. This network turns individuals into a collective force so fierce, so unpredictable, it reshapes the rules of the game entirely. If that fire inside you just caught a spark reading this, don't let it die out. Don't scroll away. Stand up. Begin now. Find the few, seek the challenge, demand the truth, build the machine of becoming. Every second wasted spinning your wheels in isolation is a second lost to those who will seize the future without you. The time to become more, truly more, has come. The network is waiting. Will you answer?